the studies we have, what exactly are we doing in this experiment?
Thank you for the question. Vouchers are spreading at a rapid pace throughout the country. There are 13 states right now in which any student, no matter whether they've ever been to public school, can use taxpayer dollars to attend private school, to be homeschooled, and so forth. And so there's a lot of issues here. One is the amount of state resources, and then if this federal law moves forward, then there would also be federal resources and programs. They take money away from the public system and convert them to uses for the private sector. Now, nothing against the private sector, but here's what's happening. Vouchers transfer those monies. They're actually overwhelming for state legislatures. Once you start a voucher program, we see this in Arizona, the money spent for that, required for that program was 10 times above the estimates for the expenditures of that program. Most of them already paying for students already in private schools, as you mentioned. And when we have these programs and a massive transfer of students from public to private, what else goes out the door there? Accountability, teacher standards, what students should be taught according to academic standards that the state has autonomy in the public school system to prescribe or to set forth what is important to be taught in education. And civil rights goes out the door too, because in many cases, federal civil rights laws are either limited or non-existent as applied to private schools. So we lose accountability. We lose the ability to ensure equality and free and openness of any student, no matter what their background, no matter what their sexual orientation or gender identity, no matter what their disability status is, no matter whether they have learned English growing up or not. And this is what we are transferring the public system into, is that unaccountable system. And I will also add that in voucher programs, when the money goes and the resources and of the state fisc goes toward that sector, you also lose the ability under federal laws to ensure that states maintain their own contributions to education. Because many of our federal laws, they require not only, here we're gonna help you out for your most vulnerable students, but we're gonna require that you maintain your effort in those areas yourself as a state. And without the ability to do that, not only does the federal money eventually go down for education and state money, but the state's own contribution goes down for education. And this is a snowball effect that we can't let happen in this country, because every competitive industrialized nation in the world has a strong and vibrant public education system. We do not want to go down the road of Chile or Sweden, where there's an erosion of public education and a transfer to a private system that is not free and open to all students.